Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to the Arsenal career mode. This is episode 4. Now, at the end of the previous episode, I did this off screen, and that's just simply shortlisting Sead Kolasinac and Alexander Lacazette. Meaning that we will sign both players. If I do decide to continue this on after this season and do another season, I might just do that. As long as, to be fair, as long as I can get this done before FIFA 18 comes out, then I see no reason why I shouldn't, do another season. So, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing it, actually. I hate Ultimate Team. Long story short, I hate Ultimate Team at the minute. I'm struggling massively because I haven't spent enough time on it throughout FIFA 17. I'm paying the cost of that now. But yeah, those two should be signed. Kolasinac will be signed upon contract expiry. And obviously we'll just try and sign Lacazette anyway. If any players do leave Arsenal between now and when I finish this season, I will sell them as well accordingly, just so it's realistic. But yeah guys, lineups on the screen now of Mansfield Town. We're playing against them in the English League Cup. I believe that's the equivalent to like the Capital One Cup or whatever it goes by the name of nowadays. I have actually decided to put the lineups on the screen this way because I feel like if you guys want to skip, you can do so, and if you want to pause and go through it properly, you can also do that too. If you have any questions on the lineups, let me know in the comments down below, but usually things are down to tiredness. Good effort in the earlier stages of the first half there. Another decent one by Santiago Cazorla. And yeah, this game, in all honesty, we're playing against Mansfield Town. I rested a few players. I want to give Perez more of a chance in these sort of games, try and let him develop a little bit. God knows what I'm going to do with him when we get Lacazette as well. It's going to be very interesting. I hope that we don't lose anybody though, because that wouldn't be great. The most unlikely of goal scorers, Francis Coquelin, guys, makes a fantastic run, I must say, and the finish as well. Decent finish, you know. It's okay making the run, but you've got to make the finish as well. And Francis Coquelin, I mean, you wouldn't even bet on that one, would you? Opening the score sheet for Arsenal there. Some lovely play. I think it's Welbeck that actually plays him through. Yes, it is. And he tucks it home. Lovely goal. Really nice goal. Did pick up a few injuries in the game, guys, but nothing appeared to come of them, so don't worry about that. Some big work from Martinez there. Gave him a good game here, actually. You know, just wanted to throw him into the mix and see how he does. Some scary stuff there, saved by the bar, of course, and managing to just clear it from there. Now, corners are something that I do struggle with in FIFA, but apparently recently I've been quite better. I've noticed in recent episodes of this and when I played Ultimate Team as well. I have actually been doing quite well. Another goal there from Aaron Ramsey, came on as a substitute. Now, I didn't show substitutes in this game. Apologies about that. It's not something that I'll do. It's not something that I won't do often. I do usually like to go through things like substitutes, not in detail, but, you know, just quick, so you guys can see who's coming on and off and what the reasons are for. So, yeah, I will improve that later on. Now, Walcott makes a good run there and he gets fouled in the box. Just, you know, it's Mansfield Town. It's the kind of defending that you'd probably expect. It wasn't malicious. I think it was just badly timed and a bit desperate, really. It was the 82nd, 84th minute. And, yeah, so Perez is stepping up to take it. But because Walcott won it and we're 2-0 up, it's not something that we really need to score. I thought, let's give Walcott the chance, and he blasts it, you know, completely fools the keeper into going to the wrong direction, and tucks the penalty home. There's Coquelin, our early unsung hero, celebrating with him as well. And yeah, 3-0 up against Mansfield Town. It's expected, but it's still, you know, you've still got to do it. You've still actually got to perform. Just a little bit of time wasting going on here, and the referee will finally blow for the full-time whistle. There it is. Just kind of waiting for it, but yeah, there it is. and we win the game against Mansfield and advance into the next round of the English League Cup. Now, I did promote a youth player, Dominic Collins, there. Actually, just because of some injuries in the squad, I wanted a more central midfielder, because I did make the mistake actually in loaning all the youths out. I probably should have left a few. I've learned. Quick look at the table then, guys. If you want to pause that, that's fine. And now here, we are actually the top scoring team in the Premier League at the minute. Only by one, but we're playing against Chelsea, so if we beat them today, hopefully we can continue that. Obviously, if we beat them by a margin. Our lineups on the screen right now, guys, along with our bench. Dominic Collins is on the bench. Big one. I mean, making your Premier League debut against Chelsea. It's something of Alex Hunter-like going on there. And yes, here is our opponent, Chelsea's lineup for the game. Moving on, I really love playing out wide, and you know, I couldn't even finish off what I was going to say there. Santi Cazorla tucking it home. I love goals like that. I've been scoring quite a lot of goals like that. I love these celebrations as well. I want to see more of players interacting with the crowd in going on to FIFA 18 as well. I really love that celebration. Just want to see a bit further, you know, a bit more getting in there. I know you do actually get booked for it sometimes, but just want to see that little bit more. Lovely goal. I mean, Courtois gets a hand to it, but he doesn't get enough on it. It's too powerful from Cazorla. And Cazorla's one of those players that, like, he's so little, you wouldn't expect him to hold off Luis like he did. He does go down after taking the shot, actually, but still manages to score. Now, at the other end, almost give a penalty away there. Czech with the save. Yeah, big stuff from Czech there, really. But anyway, we're moving through. Cazorla, absolute masterclass there. Takes on, what, three defenders? Three, maybe? Four? No, 2 or 3 defenders, and fantastic finish. A Cazorla break giving us a 2-0 lead against Chelsea. Awesome stuff. Let's take a look at that. Actually, there goes 1, 2, 3. There's 3 defenders that he beats there and tucks it in at the near post. That's fantastic stuff. No deflections either this time. Just absolute class. Chelsea just making a change. Kante coming on for Fabregas. Sure, he had a great reception then, Fabregas. I hate corners. Costa, Czech with more heroics. What am I doing there though? I hate that. I always press Y when I'm trying to save something, and it's just not good, because it also makes your goalkeeper drop the ball as well. Just making a brief substitution. We've got Ramsey coming off for El Neni. Just want to solidify things a bit now. El Neni, I think, will give a bit more protection of the back four, and gives an opportunity to rest Ramsey as well, who's been in some good form. Cazorla, the man of the match, I think, without a doubt. Because Sanchez, nearly, very nearly, good save. I have to say, Willian is probably Chelsea's biggest threat, but as you've just seen, Koscielny handled him off really well. Defended really well on a whole, to be honest. Look at this passing, guys. Sanchez, come on, Alexis, he drew a goal. Another save. Our second substitution of the game, bringing off that man Sanchez, and looks like Willian's coming off for Chelsea too. I'm bringing on Iwobi, and they're bringing on Pedro by the looks of it. Alex Iwobi, really coming to some good form. I've said this about quite a few players, but yeah, I mean, to be fair, nobody's really let me down as of late, but Iwobi, yeah, I think he's developing really well. That's a great challenge. Come on, Ox. Xhaka, we're going to give it to Iwobi, actually. Come on, take some players on. Have a shot. Another save. I love it when you speak well about a player and then they go and prove you right. Yes, Iwobi. Make him a final substitution. I'm giving him an Alex Hunter-like appearance now. Dominic Collins coming on for the man that's really made the game, Santi Cazorla. And yeah, I want to see how Collins phases out. We're 2-0 up. I think we've got this in the bag now. I know we could be risking the clean sheet here, but I don't really see that. I think we should be safe for the clean sheet, and let's see how Collins does. Oh, straight away from the corner. I'm not sure who got the head to that. Maybe Mustafi. The one thing that lets me down in this game is defending, as you can see here. Czech with more heroics there against his former club. We haven't got rid of it though. Just about saving ourselves there. But we're on a run here, I think. Giroud again with a bit of hold off play. Hold off. Who cares? Chamberlain out wide now. We're giving it to Xhaka. The young Collins with his first touch. Tries a shot. Iwobi's going to follow that though. And he's tackled just at the last there. Good stuff though. It's good how I can change from a Chelsea attack and then immediately bounce back with one on our own. That's really good. And that is the full 90. 2-0 win at the Emirates against Chelsea. That's brilliant stuff. For me to not only get, you know, the 3 points, but to keep a clean sheet as well against Chelsea. That's really solid, actually. Really good, solid performance there. Without Ozil as well, so really pleased about that performance, honestly. We're going on to the final game of this episode. Champions League action against Monaco. Not looking forward to this one. It's safe to say. Really tough for us, I think. I'd like to end this episode on a win, but obviously it's going to be really difficult. There's our group. Look at that. I mean, group of death or what? Absolutely unreal. Trying to escape that, but I think we can just about do it. Here is our starting 11 to face Monaco. Had to bench some big players and I'm not a fan of that, but I actually, against Mansfield, I really liked Perez in that position, so hopefully he can do well again in this game. And now Monaco's lineup, it's tough. We've got Lamar in there, Bernardo Silva as well, Falcao. It's really tough, not gonna lie. This is going to be a tough game.
Maybe you clinch the league if they can add that to this
fantastic stadium. Shoddy defending there, I must say. Czech tested early on there. Good stuff. From Czech, of course, not the defence. Defending really bad, shocking. But the man Iwobi, the man in form, runs forward. I think that's a yellow card. That's quite a bad challenge from Jefferson, was that? I missed that name. Quite poor. Yeah, I think it was Jefferson, but yeah, good chance there and taken down. If you want to see yellow cards and stuff, let me know in the comments because I'm not 100% sure. Welbeck trying a shot. Keep your eye on Subasic, guys. Monaco's goalkeeper in this game. Look at these saves. He's pulling it. Saves left, right and centre. Keeping Monaco in this game all the way through. I know Czech made a good save just, but absolutely second to none. I do tend to show all of the shots on target from both teams, by the way. Yeah, this is how many shots we have had. Subasic again just palming everything out just with absolute ease. Perez, Welbeck, you know, shots coming in from everybody. He does make a save there originally from Perez, but Welbeck follows through and we are 1-0 up against Monaco. Yeah, it's been, I'm not going to lie, just one of those games where you just sort of think we aren't scoring in this game, but luckily enough Welbeck gets a tap in. Probably shouldn't be showing this many replays, wouldn't do that if I was online, but yeah, I'll definitely take it, because the way that you've got to look at it is those earlier chances, you know, one of those could have easily been a goal. We are into the second half now, and yet again pressing forward again and again. I really do like Perez in this role. he does put in a really good performance in that role. But like, although he's a striker, maybe this is what he could be now, an alternative for when obviously we get an attacking midfielder injured like Ozil is. Making the first substitution after another good save there, as you can see. Cucurella coming off, and I'm bringing on Collins again, giving him another chance. He did alright against Chelsea, nothing really worth showing, but he was good. And yeah, he was, you know, just kind of standard, I suppose. Now this was the second big big save that we had to make, to be honest, because Monaco just didn't really when they attacked, like, the shots that they had were off target, and I don't feel like they were worth showing. But yeah, another change there. Ramsey coming on for Welbeck. And another save check being called into the mix a little bit more, but handling the pressure quite well. Another in the last change of the game. And would you look at this? Honestly, if I go silent, you know why. What is that? Honestly, just like struggling for words right now, to be honest, because that play is just. You've got poor Jenkinson's back past it to check. It should be simple. Who do you blame there? Do you blame? I don't think you can blame Gabriel. I think you blame Czech. You probably blame me for that, to be honest, for not just pressing B and clearing it. And then just to make matters worse, a few minutes later, Mertesacker trips. What I actually did when you see the replay is I do this quite a lot, and I do need to stop it actually. So when I'm defending, just before, I didn't show the replay, I slide in just as they're taking the shot, so there's a chance of blocking it. Unfortunately, by sliding in after the shot, I also took him out. He missed the penalty. We dived the right way anyway. It looked like Czech had it covered. We should have won this game. I was a bit disappointed. I mean, it's not the end of the world because it's a point against Monaco, who are probably. I'm taking ourselves out of the group and looking at our opponents. They are probably our second strongest opponent. I think they're slightly better than Mönchengladbach. I'm not sure. It's a debatable one. It could cost us though. This could have been a game that maybe we should have won. If you look at those highlights there, you see Subasic save everywhere. They had some shots. They had 4 shots on target, guys. I think I showed 3. We had 8. You know, double what they had. We should have been winning that game, to be honest. I'm a bit disappointed, but Subasic played a good game. We made a simple mistake. You know, we covered up the penalty well, but that was it really. Obviously Mertesacker picks up a suspension now, but that brings me to the end. I'm really disappointed that I couldn't finish off this episode with a win. But yeah, hopefully, you know, we're not in awful form. That was a one draw, and you know, we won the other 2. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.